Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Idiots Review. I'm Caleb.
I'm Hannah, and we are getting ready to watch episode 3 of Loki. I don't know why I said it like that.
Loki.
That's it. That's all I have. We've watched the first 2 episodes, so if you want to watch us watch those, sounds so creepy. But
you want to watch us watch it?
If you want to watch us watch it, then go ahead and
kind of like this video, but for the first 2 episodes.
And some other series. There's WandaVision, and there's Falcon and Winter Soldier, and there's The Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, the second season. we didn't do the first season.
I was like, did we do that?
That was the very first show that we watched was Mandalorian season 2, or did reactions to, not the very first show we watched.
I didn't know what television was until we watched that.
All right, we're getting weird now.
So I'm like tired, so it's gonna come. But yeah, so that's on there if you want to like check those out. I teased this at the last video where we went to Avengers Campus and we were gonna do a video about it.
Yeah, we never did.
We never did. So who knows? Maybe if you're watching this, maybe one's coming.
I got this merch at Avengers Campus, the web, and I like the Spider-Man logo. I mean, it's a nice shirt. I like it. So buy the shirt. Use Two Idiots Review online to get. No, you can't really get any discounts.
That'd be nice.
You get 20% off if you use our.
We'd be like flooding our social media. I'd be like, buy these things because we get like kickback.
If I could get 20% off, I'd be buying myself stuff with with our own discount code.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna start the episode now.
TVA brought in to hunt me down.
Why do I feel like
I presume I'm going to overthrow the timekeepers.
I'm not interested in ruling.
Like that was like all like a setup with Mobius being like, "Don't go, Loki," and then like he's like, "No, like that's the plan." Like that was like their plan for Loki.
Maybe.
To go.
I don't hate it, I fear it. Do you know how many times the health department has closed this place down?
Well, the drinks seem fine. Okay, ask.
How many people are guarding the timekeepers?
Sorry, what?
How long have we been best friends?
Too long.
Seriously though, you know you can tell me anything, right?
What?
Of course.
I have no
So
idea.
you can tell me how many people are guarding the timekeepers.
Oh, there's...
Oh, this is like her like in her mind trying to like get that information.
This place, I remember, I know this place.
Tired.
I was gonna say, was that the girl that she kidnapped?
Probably
Yeah.
just tired.
Oh yeah, the timeline's been blown to bits.
Loki's like, "I'm free. I'm back in here."
Like, this is where you're going? Like, I was hoping you were going somewhere exciting. No, that just doesn't work in the TVA. Oh, but that does.
It's like, I don't want to freaking be
So she bombed the timeline to get everybody to pretty much leave to try to fix it all, so that she could pretty much walk around with nobody guarding. Pretty smart. I was wondering what she was attempting to do with that. I didn't know it was just to get to the timekeepers.
Come any closer and I'll kill him. Go for it.
She's like, we don't
She's
care.
like- Yeah, she's like, "What do I care?" Go ahead.
Just give it back to me. You don't even know how to recharge it.
Of course I do. Not the only tech savvy Loki.
Don't ever call me that.
Tech savvy?
No, a Loki. So you're just fully a magician then?
Fine. For my next trick, I'll make you disappear. Is that one of your powers?
Where did you send us?
It won't work.
Why? Because you're a magician.
No, because my mind is too strong.
Fine.
The only thing I don't like about this Loki, and I don't even want to say it's like, you know, this Loki, like, I mean, because it's like a different one from the one from 2012, but is that he's kind of an idiot now.
There's a town near here.
I
Can you
don't
shut
like that.
up? Just because I have to work with you
Compared to
doesn't
how
mean I
smart
want
he
any
was
voice.
and
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because he was always like,
What part of imminent death
I don't know.
confuses
He was
you?
smarter than this. They're making him out to be like an idiot.
have you seen Ragnarok? I feel like everybody was an idiot in that movie.
Faded photocopy of Loki.
Good, because that's not who I am anymore. I'm Sylvie now.
Oh, you changed your name. Brilliant.
It's called an alias.
That's not very Loki-like.
Yeah?
It looks like everyone already fled.
If they did, it was in vain.
It's a celebrity player one.
12 hours or so. Things down here are only going to get worse. More meteors.
That Captain America living on the moon.
That you ever made it as far as you did. Sorry about that.
Don't be. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I did too. But I can assure you, it's been a long time. You're as beautiful as ever.
Patrice never said a thing that nice and travelers and travel.
Are you sure she was your mother?
No, she's not actually. I was adopted. Is that a bit of a spoiler for you? Sorry about that.
No, I knew I was adopted.
What? They told you?
Yeah. Did they not tell you?
No. I mean, they did eventually. Oh, see?
So she was a good mother, and Odin was the worst father ever.
Not bad.
That's kind of a cool power now.
She was the kind of person you want to believe in him.
I don't ask.
Champagne?
Ah, yes. Thank you very much.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, I'll take hers. Cheers.
Loki's an Elkie.
To the end of the world.
Can gods get drunk?
I pity the old woman chose to die, don't you think? What was that? Love is hate.
Oh, piss off.
So,
Dear
on the
diary.
subject of love,
Our source to a civilization's only hope.
I do.
It's not going to be easy. We should rest.
Right? You relax your way, and I'll relax mine.
Another! Is this like Snowpiercer?
Like, man, like, not only are they just hopping through all these apocalypses, they're hopping through all these fandoms. Like, we got Ready Player One, we got Snowpiercer.
When she sings, she sings, come home. When she sings, she sings, come home.
I'm singing a song from Lord of the Rings.
I was about to say, like, now I'm getting, like, Lord of the Rings vibes. First we had a dancing villain in Zemo, now we got a singing villain in Loki.
Also dancing.
I mean, you know, he should be, like, up on the bar, like...
Like Coyote Uglying it.
I'll still making another Lord of the Rings reference, but...
No, they did it!
Another.
You're drunk.
No, I'm just full. For better my explanations. Hey.
Oh,
Okay. I think that's why she lost one of the other spikes.
broke it off on somebody. Do this all day.
Okay.
Wouldn't that create a branch?
Like they're really worried about it.
Well,
She's like, I just created like 50 of them.
but the branch, well, no, because this is an apocalypse, so they're like undercover here because nothing they do matters because everything gets wiped out and destroyed anyway. But if they escape when nobody was supposed to, now they've affected something, and so now that would create a branch, and then the TVA will know where they are.
Well, except for there's like 50 million branches
I
right
mean-
now, so.
I take a nap in my subconscious.
I mean, she
and
just
then
created the
wake when
multiverse.
we arrive.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's see how everything plays out.
Doesn't matter.
You know,
I had to pull a memory from hundreds of years prior, before she even fought for them.
what? What did you say? Before she joined the TVA.
They're all variants, just like us.
They don't know that.
Reports are right.
Well, that's interesting.
We
Bit
do.
of interesting information.
Good. Because this is gonna suck.
So is Owen Wilson's character just Owen Wilson? He's just a variant of Owen Wilson?
It's like, oh, what?
Now I'm getting Detective Pikachu vibes for some reason. It's like
They're going to let these people die.
sorry, but if I had magic, I wouldn't be trying to do all this in like a shirt and tie. Like I'd be like changing my clothes into something more athletic wear.
You know Loki, he likes to dress up.
Oh, I know, but this is. You know. Oh, well, that was pretty.
Yeah, why haven't you been doing that this whole time?
Yeah, you guys are dead. This series is only 3 episodes, not 6. Yeah, that's it. Well, that was not the way I was expecting the episode to end.
Well, the episode.
Huh?
I said, well, the episode, not the show.
I said episode.
Oh, I said show.
I was like, that's not the way the episode was. I put the episode in, you're like, episode. And I was like, what? So, this episode was okay. I feel like, I mean, there was like, some interesting like scenery and things like that, and like we learned a little bit more about whatever she goes by.
Sylvie.
Sylvie. And then like the nice little tidbit of all the TVA agents are actually variants and they don't even know that they're variants. But other than that, I feel like the episode, it wasn't as... It didn't have like kind of the punch that the second episode had, I feel like.
And the second one only had a punch in the last like 20 minutes. Like,
I mean, it was an entertaining episode. I don't know, especially with the way they ended it though. Like it made it feel like it wasn't like its own episode. Like it just almost felt like it was trying to lead to something, and now that something is going to be in the next episode.
not how all TV series work.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean,
Stupid credits. They all look like it's coming into a end credit scene.
so
But,
I mean, I would say that this one was probably my least favorite episode of the series so far.
For me, that'd be the first one. I just felt the first one was too...
Oh, even though it was kind of slow, I still liked all the information they were giving us.
I mean, yeah, that was good. It was just... I just felt like they were trying to... Like, the first episode was like, oh, it's a recap, and then this... And but then also with, like, a very brief thing of him watching, like, the movie of his life, it was like, they're trying to do all the movie's worth of character development in, like, that little bit of time to be like, okay, so now this Loki's up to speed, and...
Well, I mean, somewhat, but still not fully.
But, yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure on this series yet. I mean, I like it, but I'm not sure I'm not, like, gripping. Like, I don't feel
It could tip either way depending on what these last 3 episodes are going to be about. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it could be like something where I'm like, wow, this was actually like, really well done, or it could just be something where it's like, like, I don't know, it was, it was fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now, like, it's I could go either way right now. It's just gonna depend. I feel like episode 4 is gonna need to be a really big episode to kind of set up the final, push of this series, whatever it's going to be about, which I still don't even fully know if I know what it's about.
I mean, is it about anything? Like, I don't know. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. But
it's just anything. They're dealing with very complex things, and they're not really explaining anything. I guess that's part of the problem. They're just like, oh yeah, there's timelines, and yeah, we, people do stuff that's they're not supposed to, and then we just prune it. And I'm like, well, but how do they do stuff that they're not supposed to? Like, I don't really, like time travel to me would be the only way that would explain why there's variance. But I feel like that's not the only way, because sometimes they're just like, oh, like, I don't know, like he did something he wasn't supposed to. And I'm like, well, but how did he do something he wasn't supposed to?
Well, then,
like,
the whole argument too is like, who decides if he that he was supposed to do that?
Well, which that would be, just it would be the timekeepers. But if the timekeepers decided that he was supposed to do something, then how did he not do that something? Like, how did the branch create? Like I said, time travel kind of would explain it. You're going back and then you're messing with things that wasn't supposed to be messed with. So I'm like, that makes sense. This Loki variant makes sense because he wasn't. The Avengers weren't supposed to be meddling with time and doing all that. But I don't know. So I just hope they kind of explain things a little bit better, because there's a lot of loopholes and a lot of things that are still. I feel like they still haven't explained, like, why they intervene sometimes and not others. I mean,
the old standby of like, oh, that's supposed to happen.
Well, but it's like if the Avengers were supposed to go back in time in Endgame, then that means that Tony was supposed to be hit by the door with Hulk and Loki was supposed to escape. So I'm like, I don't understand how they could be like, oh, well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but the Avengers going back initially is supposed to happen. So I'm like, was he supposed to not get hit by the door? In which case, why did he get hit by the door? It's those type of things that just drive me kind of crazy, and like time travel and time variances and all of this. I'm like, it becomes so convoluted and so complicated, and then they don't really give any explanation. They're just like, it wasn't supposed to happen, and that's just pretty much how we're going to explain it.
Yep.
And I don't like that.
Yep.
But my rant's over. I wasn't a big fan of the time travel in Endgame either. I don't like time travel stuff unless it's like Doctor Who, where it's all time travel and none of it really matters because you don't really see any consequences of anything.
But they had some of those, like, get out of jail free cards in Doctor Who too.
Oh, I mean, no, they did. But the whole thing is nothing but a get out of jail free card. I guess that's what makes it different, is that everything is time travel. There's no just like regular story, then like, oh, they had to do time travel to fix something. It's like, well, no, they're just constantly time traveling.
Well, sometimes, yeah, and sometimes they're just time traveling just to like visit.
I mean, that's true.
They're just like, oh, let's go look at that, and then obviously something happens, and then whatever. But
anyways, thanks for watching.